Neil Haley here, Neil Haley Show on location here at the World Medical Cannabis Conference and Expo 2018 in Pittsburgh at the Convention Center. And I'm here with Penny and Lilly Howard. Guys, thanks for stopping by. You have a tremendous story you want to tell us about, don't you?
Thank you. Yes, we do. We are here because we're celebrating what would have been my youngest daughter Harper's 8th birthday, and she had a disorder known as CDKL5 disorder, which is a genetic disorder that comes with a number of debilitating symptoms, but seizures overshadowed all of those, and we spent the first 3 years of her life just trying to survive and figure out how to help her have a quality of life, because she had none. She was merely just existing. And it wasn't until we found CBD through real scientific hemp oil from HempMed that we were able to change the whole entire dynamic of our lives. The CBD oil cut Harper's seizures in half.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
So she went from 40 plus a day to way less than that. We were down looking about 5 to 10, and then after that, at 3 to 5, and then after 6 months of use, we kind of found her magic dose, and she didn't have any seizures. So she lived the last 2 years of her life seizure-free.
Oh my gosh.
Now, mind you, it was about quality of life.
Yes.
So it wasn't about curing the disorder. It never was. Our hunt was to provide her a better quality of life, and that's exactly what it did. It changed the relationship that her sister and her had. This is Lilly, my oldest daughter, and she was 2 when Harper was born, so she doesn't recall anything about life prior to Harper, but what she does see is how CBD changed Harper and the dynamic of our family.
Well, I mean, really, when you think about seizures and how debilitating they are, you can't have any quality of life that you talked about before. So why, again, this helped her? What are the what changes did you see once
It was amazing. So, well, obviously, visibly, it cut her seizures in half, and eventually we were seizure free.
Oh my gosh.
But in addition to that, she gained weight, so she was removed from the failure to thrive list, which she had been on for about 3 years, which is basically this list that indicates that this kid could die, and so the doctors wouldn't be shocked by that. But she was removed from that list because she was able to absorb the nutrition that she was taking in. She looked at us. She made eye contact. She smiled purposefully.
That's phenomenal.
We spent 3 years with rarely seeing a smile from her. She could answer yes and no questions with head nods, and that is really what changed their relationship, because they could play.
That's fabulous.
So.
No, see, I love the story, because again, I have clients I tutor, because I own a tutoring consulting company and also do social media and branding for businesses, plus my national syndicated radio show. But what I've dealt with is kids with seizures, with autism, also this one that's so debilitating, and then all the med changes you have to make. Explain that to people, this option compared to the seizure medications that are out there, and how horrible they are for quality of life in general for somebody that might not have been suffering as much as your daughter was.
Well, I mean, Harper had kind of exhausted pharmaceutical options before we even came to the point of realizing there was an alternative, which was CBD. We tried 10 different medications and combination of those medications, and they're really sedative, and I think that's part in what caused her to be, in addition to the seizures, the medication was causing her to not progress and not be interactive. So it was really heartbreaking and hard to deal with as a parent, and hard to watch, your other kids have to deal with as well. But CBD also, the really cool thing while we're here, kind of have a double story, is that after Harper passed away from her disorder, Lilly developed severe anxiety. And we did not recognize it as anxiety at first. You would think we would have with everything we were going through, but we didn't recognize it.
Yeah.
It developed as skin issues, and she was getting staph infection, and we were seeing dermatologist after dermatologist, and we were trying diet after diet. We couldn't fix it. And finally, one of the dermatologists said, this is not a skin issue, this is an anxiety disorder.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, she had staph infection and her fingers, everything. And when they said the word anxiety, I just was floored. I was like, why?
Yes.
Why did I not know this? And immediately went home and treated her with the RSHO that we had from Harper. and she takes it every day, and she has gotten rid of her night terrors, and she has gotten rid of any nervous habits that she developed. So we didn't recognize that she had anxiety from
Right.
this, but it's helped that it did cure.
See, again, imagine a medication that you have to go on and how terrible for anxiety, even adults, what they have to suffer through to the point of almost, possibly committing suicide or horrible thoughts that happen. My wife went through that where she took a med because of a postpartum depression, and she couldn't take it but 2 days. It was so horrible. She could never sleep. So this option is out there. And Penny, where are you from, by the way?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. So I have not done any of the research on the laws yet in Pennsylvania. How much available is it more in Dallas for sure than in Texas than Pennsylvania?
For us, we used RSHO from which is a hemp product. It's hemp by definition for two reasons. One, it's made from the industrial hemp plant, which to my knowledge, there's only 2 products out there that are made from that industrial hemp plant. And then also the amount of THC. It has very little THC in it, and that's what makes it hemp. So it is actually available in all 50 states, regardless of their law, and over 40 countries. So at the time that we were looking for CBD, what made our story such a big deal, this was in 2013, we were led to believe the only option was to move to Colorado and try something that even was still federally illegal, right?
Oh, yeah.
But made from marijuana. Or we could try this alternative, and alternative meaning it still has CBD, but it's made from an industrial hemp plant, which does have medicinal value.
See, I never knew about that, Penny, at all. So thank you for educating me today on that, so that this is available in 50 states. So that's fantastic. So people that are dealing with anxiety or dealing with seizures should definitely check out this product. But where can we find information on you so they can contact you, learn more about you, and then hopefully be an advocate for people that are dealing with anxiety, depression, seizures, any of those type of things?
Well, we started an organization and we document everything, including our journey on this product at hopeforharper.com. That's hope, the number 4, and then Harper, HARPER.com. And actually, one of the other interesting things, so we're here in Pennsylvania, we started Hope for Harper to fund a research project at the University of Pennsylvania that we were hoping would help save Harper.
Yes.
But what ended up happening is we donated Harper's body to science when she passed away. And that original research project is utilizing Harper's brain, and they're studying how CBD could possibly be a viable option to treat her disorder, as well as a number of other disorders that have seizures associated with it.
Well, you're doing tremendous. You have social media as well to connect?
I do, yes, and I have Facebook and Instagram, and it's all Hope for Harper.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Your story is tremendous, and it's something to give hope to so many families that have somebody suffering from some of these disorders, to help, so you don't have to go to these pharmaceuticals, which will literally debilitate your life in so many ways. So thanks again.
Thank you.
You're listening to The Neil Haley Show and also watching it. We'll be back in just a moment.